Hey, thanks for checking in on Bathtub, sir, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney the Trilogy. A new day, a new case. Well, in fact, it's been months since our last case, but now here we are with a case called Rise from the Ashes. This time, we're trying to defend the Chief Prosecutor, Lana. We've never met her before, which seems weird as we work in the legal system. But we're defending Lana of a murder. We're assisted by her sister, Emma. We've got a new cast of characters. The only real big problem is that Lana is adamant that she actually committed the murder. She's saying she's guilty. And it's kind of hard to prove a guilty person's innocence. There's some new mechanics brought into this case, namely being you can really investigate your evidence here. So we done it with the ID last time. I'm going to try it with this knife and this statue we've got here. We're actually in Edgeworth's office right now as well. Probably worth noting. So you get it like this, and then I'm very new to all this. I'm not sure what we do. I can spin it around, but surely we want to be looking at the blood. Hang on. H-N. We'll go that way. Oh, God. B. Yeah, there we go. And then you enter. This must be the vixen's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Oh, there's a scary thought. Was that it for the blade? Oh, why is it not like WASD to search to rotate this thing? Or even can I not click and... Oh, okay, I can click and hold the mouse. That's much better for everyone. But you can't move the magnifying glass itself. That stays centered. Okay. You can zoom in. Alright, well I think that's it for the knife, believe it or not. How about this statue though? Where should we start? Oh, that looks like... Is that who's won it every year? This is for like the best lawyer or something. I can't quite remember. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Von Karma. I was not expecting to hear that name so soon. We know who he is. He's not someone you want to mess with. Although I imagine he's locked up right now. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. Oh, Emma, if only you knew. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. And she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Okay, but that's not good enough. You don't. We'll leave that stone left unturned because I don't want to get into old ground here. Von Karma was a terrible time for us. Just about came out alive. I think though. Hang on, I've really paused this up. There we go. No, that's it. I think that's it, which is weird as well. Okay, well out we go. Let's investigate the rest of Edgy's office. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. No, it's nothing. Oh God, I see what he's saying. Edgeworth isn't that much of a psychopath, is he? At his desk. Can we investigate that? A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. What? Why the hell did... Yeah. Why did you just picture Detective Gumshoe? Okay. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. You can't just steal something off someone's desk. We can investigate the actual settee as well. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool. Oh, Emma, you just proper creeped me out with that. Whatever that was, that moment. Wow, This jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Maybe you should start wearing it. Lucky jacket. Right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty. Take a picture. He's getting way too excited about this. Still a lot of things to investigate here. There's a tea set, there's a load of filing systems. Whoa! These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Gumshoe, get out my head! Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again? He must study his case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Right, how about the Steel Samurai? My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right from Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, we're looking at this instead. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant Steel Samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Oh, bag. I don't think so. Yeah, Wendy Oldbag. How can we forget? What's she doing sending him stuff? That makes no sense at all. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I'll go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavour. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Yeah, she's no mayor, is she, Emma? So we'll look out the window and then I guess we'll speak to Edgeworth. See if there's any new dialogue options. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. I thought he didn't like heights though. Maybe that's not too close to comfort for him. Incidentally, for you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. I think that is it. Can't have a look at his curtains. On the chessboard. Okay, well, what do we do with all this information? Can we talk about the knife? No, we can't. We can present the knife to him? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defence. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Alright, well, is he going to say the same thing about everything? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? Oh, I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she signs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Oh, one last thing, why not? So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday there was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Okay, looks like we're on the right track. Presented the day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Oh, his parking ticket. Thank you very much, dude. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15, so he could have been there. So the murder happened right after you got back. What? Right? I'd appreciate it if you directed suspicious glare elsewhere. What the? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oh, but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. What a strange looking officer. Right. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. But let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Cool, we got our next lead. Off to the police department. Why is he helping us though? And I guess we'll have to speak to Meekins at some point and take that report off his hands. Oh god, I forgot about you. Police department entrance, this guy. What is this outside the police department? Like a figurine, a jester. Maybe I should take... There we go. What is that? Oh, there's a plush toy of that inside the department. I swear there is. Anyway. Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Huh? Oh, so we haven't actually been here. We've been next to here. Hold on, what's that? Yeah, see, look, I've got the same brain as Phoenix. I noticed it as well. And there's a handprint from there to there. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? I think that's how you say that word. Oh, wait, I know. This is the blue badger. Damn it, that's not a badger. Not in any sense of the word. There's nothing badgery about this bozo. They tried to make him the police mascot. Well, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar. Somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Oh no, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? I wish we could have seen him dancing. What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. How you doing, Gumshoe? It's been a while, pal. You been keeping well, pal? That cut still isn't healed up from, I presume, shaving, pal? You're not ill, are you? That's like a lesion that won't disappear. You should go to the doctors or something. You'll be something seriously ill with your health. Anyway, aside from that, the case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. But why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspects. She's Lana Sky's sister. Oh, the chief prosecutor's little sister. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Is it because of all the Von Karma fallout? So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. No, what's happened, Gummy? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. Not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you. I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Wait, what? Getting the badger dance down pat? Who's Pat? Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Oh, we've met him. Officer Marshall? Now I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Okay, so he hasn't got much to say, though. Probably examine a few things, like the blue badger. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe. The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances and dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. Wait, we've got it as evidence. Okay, interesting. So maybe we should investigate everything here. I was a bit reluctant to, because investigating like this is not the funnest part for me, but we'll do it anyway. The usual Monty posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. He has a point. Okay, what about the big police sign? I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Okay, and then can we investigate them too? Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that. Your suit will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. And now the entrance, can we get in? The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. And then the car and the banner. The banner here is announcing a crime-fighting campaign. My slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want to sit at home? Wait, wouldn't want to sit at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. It's usually me. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras, or did they not have those at your zoo? Oh man, laid the smackdown on her there. Take that, crap theory. Okay, so do we present, or can we even move inside? No, we cannot, so we must have to present to old Gummy. First of all, this, maybe he knows him. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So we finally know who the victim is in this. It's old Brucey boy. Did we know that before? I don't know. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Huh. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there in the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Oh god, okay. What else do we have? The murder weapon? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Huh. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Somebody must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organised to be coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Okay, and then we just presented that, but the ticket showed up as well. Can we present this? Hey, that's it! That's the King of the Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumours. We have this again. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car. Oh, okay, that is the same. We'll have to skip past this. Sorry, you've already heard it before, Gumshoe. You're repeating yourself. A big detective parrot. Okay, so that's just that. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. That's everything. Well, I mean, we could present this, but when does that ever get us anywhere? Detective, here's my attorney's badge. Show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge, enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? Yeah, we've already presented that, so was that meant to be a tip? Okay, so now we know who's been killed. Do we go back to Edgeworth? Nothing else here. I don't want to speak to her. I can't remember what she was like either. Oh, Edgeworth has gone. He's totally left. Oh, there's no way I'm looking at all these again. But then some of it's ticked. So, has it changed? The chessboard. Okay, yeah. It's the same text. Okay, good. Fine. So we looked at the cheese board, and where can I go? I guess if I moved back to the detention centre? Oh, she's gone as well. And then they have to be here. Oh god. I'm not quite sure what we do right now. Maybe we do speak to her here. But why would we do this? About this card. I mean, I can't remember how she sounded. I know it was only an episode ago, but my memory's very short. So she's gonna be like, luncheon vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't the credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me? Yeah, we've done this before. Okay. But now we have a few new things. Was she here for the ticket? Could you take a look at this? You? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You didn't even look at me. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavour like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it. So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite. The only thing I'm spending here is wasted time. Okay, let's show her a bloody knife then. Could you take a look at this? Or is it the same? Oh crap, it's the same tea line. Okay. So maybe she knows we're a lawyer, but maybe if you show her the badge to confirm, will that do anything? A defence attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about taking Luncheon's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles, kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Okay, then how about this then? I really am just going through every single bit of evidence. Not the cleanest way to play this, but if we make some headway, it'd be worth it. Yeah, we want tea, sure. Okay. And then this. You, yes, okay, fine. So that's a bust, that's a huge bust. You can't imagine there's something more at the police station, because the gumshoe bit was too short. So if I present this again. Oh wait, no. If I do that. Oh wait, is this new text? Okay. You can do just about anything these days with a card and the right secret number. Scary. It's only scary because you keep dropping your card, Detective Gumshoe. I forget my secret number a lot too. It's scary. But I'm me after all. What could be wrong with that? I think I'll stay out of this conversation. Okay. Secret number. Can we see that anywhere? Nothing really else we can look at. Right. Now I'm super stuck, to be honest. We can go back to Edgeworth's troubles. Don't know where that came from, but we'll speak about it. He's in a tough spot again. Again. Well, it all started with the murder of that defence attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumours about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whispered rumours. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people will be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumour. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... what is his name? The guy in the parking lot. That would be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall, is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Nice. A letter of introduction. Cool. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Fine, thank you. A way to move it on. Can I have a little look at this? Can we read it? We can examine it. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus $20. I think a couple of zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Oh, poor Gumshoe. His bonus getting ridiculed. Right, so we need to take that back to the parking lot. Oh, he's not a bad dude, is he? Thank you, Gumshoe, man. Now the marshal's going to be here, and I can do that really half-baked cowboy accent, which I can't pull off. So forgive me. Looks like the investigation is still going. Oh no, I don't know who this is. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it's her. Oh, it's still here. Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Yeah, she's been shacking up with the security guard and, I'm guessing, the marshal. Or detective marshal. He's not a marshal. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? I can't do that voice. You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guys are put in charge of a crime scene. Well, can we speak to you, Jake? As much as I don't really want to. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? I guess so, but I'm going to see what he says about this first. There's something I wanted to ask you. Oh, okay, so we have to show him that before we can do the dialogue options. Fine. Take this down your throat. That sounded so wrong, but just look at this dude. I'll go back, present. Okay, I'm flustering a bit, but read that. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks. The clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I'll say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled and discarded. Oh, we couldn't even give it back to him. So now we can speak to you and you won't fall asleep. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Dude, he's gonna be wasted. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, well. Aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me to tell you. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. Oh, and also, just for context, if you're thinking, God, I can't listen to his terrible impression of a Western cowboy accent. Well, You'll be forgiven for thinking I was doing that, naturally. It's actually on purpose. It's bad on purpose because it's all part of Marshall's character. Gumshoe himself just confirmed he's from West LA. So he's a plastic cowboy, he's not real. Thus, my accent is not authentic. There's the get out clause. Now continue to let me be bad. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This is the autopsy report. Oh, thank you for that. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive? Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Okay, fine. And what about yourself, Jake? I don't mean any offence, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief police. Just he don't realise it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation. No, that's sad. That's bad. That makes me mad. But now we can go over here and examine to our heart's content. This looks like a cell phone. Oh, it does. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yes, of course. Right, let's check it out. So maybe we can... Whoa, what are you doing, game? This is not me. Get off me. Let me do it. Okay, fine. I've got control. Saw it. What's this? Oh, you can move it. Oh my god, I make life hard for myself. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. But there's gotta be more. Good lord, there's gotta be more. Like that. Yeah, open up. Huh, this phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Oh, Mr. Wright. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Hit redial, go on. Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. That's the Still Samurai tune. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? So sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, The last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone. She was ringing Phoenix. What? Your phone? Oh, I don't know. Your phone? I don't know who I'm doing there. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. Wait, is he lying or did she try to call him? I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Get out of here. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record. Last call made at 5:18. The murder took place at 5:15. Edgeworth got to the car park at 5:12, I think. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to leave it there because I'm all partnered out, partner. I need to go away and practice my cowboy voice. If you enjoyed this episode of Phoenix Wright, please go ahead and leave a like. It does help me out, as always, so thank you if you choose to do so. Want to see more? We've got to investigate. Oh my god. We just need to investigate, not like a Deathly Gurgle investigate. We just need to investigate this scene, see what else we can find, and hopefully take it to the trial tomorrow. I'm ready to stand in court. If you want to see that, please go ahead and subscribe and I'll bring it to you. If you've got any questions you want to raise, what do you think of the cast of characters in this one? What do you think about poor Gumshoe's predicament? And what do you think of Marshall? Please let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure I get back to you. Alright? See you!